up to another good morning. Time to go. Oh, we are all looking for adventure. We are all looking for adventure. We are all
Welcome back to the 3x5 Life
podcast,
where we try to break down one thought in 3 to 5 minutes. We've been going over that recently, so we apologize. We're trying to keep these short and sweet. So today we're going to be talking about productivity.
or productivity, whatever you want to say.
So, we have been chasing the sun down in Florida the last 2 weeks on vacay. So productivity is top of mind because we're ready to get back at it.
And we need to get back at it for sure.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
So go ahead.
We're going to talk about 3 things today. We wanted to try to make these bullet points so that we stick to the program. The 3 things that we're going to discuss are game planning the night before. We're going to talk about energy, and we're going to talk about focus blocking.
Yes. So game planning the night before. So game planning the night before has been a game changer for me the last few years. And any sports team, I mean, everybody already has a game plan. You have a game plan going into your opponents or whoever you're playing that week. And most people just walk into their day not knowing what's going to happen. So really outlining your entire day the night before, just like high level, like what you want to accomplish I do it from when I wake up at 5 till really when I go to bed. I even game plan what I want to do with the kids that night, what activities, playing soccer when I come home from work, whatever it is, has been huge. So you just wake up and you follow the script. And it also helps you sleep at night because you're almost like releasing. You're figuring out what you're going to do the next day, the night before. So it almost is like, it gives you peace of mind knowing that you're going to wake up and then just follow that script.
Mm-hmm. From an energy standpoint, too, exactly what you said. When at nighttime, you're supposed to be unwinding and planning and journaling or doing something like that at the end of the day. This is a form of journaling. You're really kind of clearing your mind so you can set yourself up for sleep, which, as we talked about in the last podcast when we talked about sleep a little bit, and those PM routines, so important. From an energy standpoint, and I am huge on energy, I'm also big on trying to figure out your energy levels, where you are at your peak during a day and where you're hitting your lulls. It's very easy for me to recognize that towards the end of the day, about 3 o'clock, maybe you feel this too. I think my blood sugar might drop a little bit and I'm feeling super tired. And so for me, from a productivity standpoint, I don't plan things that need my high level energy or my attention in that block. From an Ayurvedic standpoint, which is the sister science of yoga, it follows biorhythms and really the circadian rhythm of sunrise to sunset and kind of where your energy ebbs and flows in that time period. Most people have a 10 to 2 block of time, which is when your pitta energy, your fire energy is like on full blast. And so that is where most people feel the most productive. They're able to have the clearest focus, they're able to limit distractions, and they're just honed in on what they need to get done. So if you have the ability to plan your day, 10 to 2 is a really great time to do that focus block. If you're like me, as a teacher for 13 years, I didn't get to plan when my focus blocks needed to be because my planning sessions were planned for me. So no matter where they were in the day, I had about 45 minutes to kind of strategically get all of my things done that I needed to get done for that day, which is a huge undertaking. So it wasn't until I started to get super clear about closing my door, limiting distractions, putting my cell phone away, and then I used to micro block. So I used to take 15 minutes at a time, and we'll talk about time blocking in a second, but how do you optimize the time that you do have with your energy in order to get the most done that you possibly can?
Yeah. So speaking of of focus blocks, which is the third tip, is really setting up 2 or 3 of those, whatever works for you. And a lot of people do 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off, or 45 minutes on, 15 minutes off. And some people, see a squirrel after 20 minutes and, they have to do something else. So it's really however long you think you can focus and be productive within a focus block. But trying to accomplish 2 or 3 of those where you turn off your cell phone, where you shut down email and just limit all distractions, and your productivity is going to just soar if you can really accomplish just 2 or 3 of those within a day.
And if you look at the power of distractions and distractibility, like the second you're distracted, it takes your brain so much time in order to refocus on the task at hand that you lose so much of your productivity just by like saying hi to a colleague. So it's really helpful if you work with a team of teachers or you have similar schedules with people who you're working with, like in a, an office building, to be very transparent about, between this time and this time, basically like out of office, like you are doing what you need to do. You need to honor and keep that space sacred, and being open about that and letting others know is really helpful with that like social pull that you get, because you're like, oh, I don't want to seem rude, but it really does take that prioritization and that, prioritizing yourself, so that at the end of the day, you get to walk out and be like, whew, I got that stuff done and I feel really great. And I don't have to take that home, so I can be present with the people who I love.
Exactly. Yep. And one little micro tip is I've been, for the last year, especially it's been huge during COVID, is I've been setting a 30-minute timer on my watch, and it vibrates every 30 minutes. And I get up and I do some air squats or I do some push-ups. I just move the body. And when I do that, then I just feel like my mind is clearer and I'm just more productive because my body isn't stagnant, like sitting in a chair or whatnot for the whole day. So take one of those, just try implementing one, be it focus blocks, be it finding what energy levels are best during what hour of the day for you, or game planning the night before. And next week, I'm going to give you my favorite productivity tip, a little teaser for you. So enjoy. Have a great week.
Have a great week. Take care.
Hello world, wake me up to another good morning, time to go. Oh, we are all